Yeah. So today we'll discuss about the upgradation kind of steps. Okay. So here we have the different versions of the Citrix. We need to upgrade from one environment to another environments. We need to upgrade. So now here we have three terminologies in the upgrade. Okay, we'll get confused. We have upgrade, update, and migrate. Okay, so our migration. Okay, so what is the difference between upgrade and update and migration? Can you tell me what is the difference? So upgradation is from one major version to another major version. We are going to upgrade. Okay, on the same servers itself, we are upgrading from one version to another version. What is the meaning of update is in the update we are updating from we have in the same higher version, but we got a patches or maybe we got a cumulative kind of things. Those we are going to update. Okay, so we are updating from the same higher version itself, but that minor version or maybe hot fixes we are going to or patches we are going to install. Then that is called as
Update.
update. Okay, so then what is the meaning of migration? What is the
Will
meaning of
migrate from one version to another version.
yeah, but upgrade and migration, what is the difference?
The same version we can upgrade.
No, no. Say, on the same server, if we do, that is called as upgradation.
Okay, okay.
Okay, migration is we are moving our existing infrastructure from one platform to another architecture, which is completely new. Okay,
Okay.
that means you are migrating that's the existing hardware, all that you are not going to use. Okay, you are moving to the complete newer environment itself.
Okay. For example, from on-premises to cloud.
Yeah, maybe on-premises to cloud, that's not itself. Maybe say we have one hardware, that complete hardware we are removing. We are moving to the new servers.
Okay.
Okay, on the existing setup itself, upgrade is going to happen. Migration will change the complete platform itself, it will change. And infrastructure also, migration is going to happen on the new infrastructure. Okay, whereas upgrade uses
With the
the
same
same
environment.
infrastructure. Even update also will use on the same environment. We are going to perform the update. You got it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then we need to in some environments we need to choose the migration is supported by Citrix, and some environments like a up, like upgrade is supported. In some environments we can do upgrade. Some environments it supports migration. Say suppose if you go for Zenap 6 to 6.5, we can do upgrade. Okay, but when we have 6.5 to 7.x, they used to support the migration kind of thing. That means 6.5 to 7.x. So we need to perform the like migration kind of activities. But from 7.x, like most of the versions from one version to higher version, it's easy to upgrade itself. Okay. So when we'll choose the migration in 7.x is we are not happy with existing infrastructure. Okay. So that's all we need to, so that hardware also end of life is declared. Then we may choose to migration kind of thing. But mostly in the 7.x, we are going to use upgradation itself. Okay. So when we may have performed migration in our environment is we have Zenap 6 or 6.5 to completely we want to use 7.x. Then we are going to use the migration kind of thing. We are going to use migration we have chosen, and before upgrading, so what are the steps we need to perform? So suppose assume you have a 7.19, okay, say, or maybe you want to upgrade to the higher version. So what are the steps we need to perform? First, what you need to do in the upgrade is we need to review our system, like what is the existing system you have, and what is the existing hardware, servers, storage, network, what is the OS we have. All these we need to understand. And the newer version to which we want to upgrade, whether that is compatible or not. So assume sometimes you may have 2012 or 2016. Okay, that's maybe not compatible with to the higher version. Okay, our end of life is already declared by Windows on that. Then definitely you need to upgrade even at the OS level also. And that hardware may be not supporting that newer version of OS. Then definitely you need to migrate that or need to change the hardware. Okay, and database level also have a SQL Server older version, that's with the newer version, SQL Server is not compatible. So hence we need to review the existing system we have. What is the hardware? What is the OS? What is the storage? What are the network we have? And whether those are compatible with the newer version or not. We need to check it. And even the supported hypervisor versions are compatible or not. So those also we need to make sure. Okay, so we need to review the compatibility. Okay, at what level? Hardware, storage level, network, database, hypervisors. Okay, on the VDA OS also we should have the compatibility. So suppose you have older version of VDA single session OS. So now that Windows 7 or those are not supported. So now definitely we need to upgrade to the higher Windows 10 or Windows 11. We need to make sure, okay, operating systems and all those we need to assess. Then we need to take the backup of that existing infrastructure definitely before doing for any migration or upgradation. Definitely we need to back up the existing environment. Okay, so we need to plan for the backup of the existing environment. We need to take the backup, so complete backup of the Citrix components like delivery controller, StoreFront, SQL servers, license servers. Okay, all these backups we need to take. Okay, and backup the Citrix policies in the AD also, settings, all those also we need to take that backup. Okay, so then we need to review the Citrix like a documentation for the new product. So definitely new product will have the release notes, readme, okay, upgrade guides, all the documentation also you need to thoroughly go through. Today everyone go through with the newer version, Citrix upgrade document would be there and that readme would be there. Definitely we need to go through that feature, and we need to identify in the newer version any depreciated features are there. That means the older versions may be removed. So that's also we need to verify, and we need to confirm what are the new changes has been came and what are the errors we have in that newer version also. We need to check that. Okay, and in the production environment, we don't directly do it in the production environment. We don't do. Before that, we are going to prepare a test environment and one staging environment. On that environment, first we need to do that testing and POC kind of things. Okay, so then we need to go for the higher version. Okay, then backup of the SQL server, and if you have any SSL certificates, those all SSL certificates are valid or compatible. All these also we need to check that. Okay, so all this compatibility also. So we need to check that. Then like even license server also is very, very important. And mostly license server compatibility also. So we need to check this license server compatibility also. We need to check that. and like a receiver side, all those also, like what is the version of the workspace we have, and what is that like compatibility things, network, firewall, all these prerequisites also we need to do, and what are the logon scripts we have, or any custom scripts are running. So those also we need to need to confirm with the newer version any changes are required. Okay, so these all the things prerequisites we need to perform. Okay, then in order to perform this upgrade, okay, so here Citrix has given a sequence. So the sequence is very, very important. That means in which order we need to perform the upgrade. So now here, if you go for this, okay, so first which component from the Citrix we need to upgrade it?
License server.
Yeah, so always license server is the first component, even in the migration or even in the upgradation. The first we need to start with the Citrix license server. We need to start it. So with the Citrix license server, we need to start that process. After license server, better to go with the StoreFront server, then upgrade the director. Okay, so this doesn't have much impact with the existing business. Okay, so StoreFront server will have some downtime, but first we need to start with the license server, because here always the license server should be the higher version. Okay, older version of products will support the higher version of license server. That means I have a newer version of license server will support backward compatibility with the older versions of Citrix. But reverse is not possible. What is that reverse? Older version of license server is not supporting higher version of Citrix components. That means Citrix controllers, PBS servers, Gen centers. That is not supported by older version. But with the newer version, what is going to happen? If I have a newer version of license server, still it supports backward compatibility. But vice versa is not possible. That is the reason always we need to start with license server itself should be the higher version. If you upgrade directly the controllers, all this, it won't support the older version of the license server. Okay, then fifth step is optional, because if you have the PBS, then only we need to upgrade our PBS environment. Okay, we need to upgrade our PBS environment. Okay, so then we need to upgrade half of our
Controllers.
that means if you have 6 controllers, first choose 3 controllers. So don't upgrade completely. Okay, then upgrade the studio. Then restart the studio. Okay, so can you repeat all these again steps? First, we need to start with the license server. Then we need to upgrade the storefront. Then upgrade the director. Then we need to upgrade our provisioning PBS servers, PBS VDAs, all those we need to upgrade. Then upgrade half of the controllers itself. We shouldn't completely upgrade. Then we need to upgrade the studio. And after that, we need to restart. That means close and open the studio also. Then very important step. Okay, so we need to upgrade the database. Okay, definitely we'll have the DB rights. Okay, we need to say, suppose in the newer version, definitely there would be some new tables, schema level also, there would be changes. Okay, so that's all we need to upgrade. But before, definitely we need to take the backup of your,
Database.
and database. The older version database is mandatory. We need to, because it's performing some changes in the schema level also. After performing your upgrade of the database, then we have only upgraded half of the controllers, right? Now we need to perform this upgrade of remaining of the controllers. After this, we need to upgrade our VDA. Okay, in the VDA also, we need to perform on the master image. Then again upgrade your catalogs to the higher version. Okay, so the higher version catalogs, all those also we need to perform. Upgrade to the higher version. That means on the golden template, you are going to perform the changes. Then you are updating your catalogs and delivery groups. Okay, so that's is going to bring all the changes. Okay, so these all the steps you need to perform that order you need to perform. Okay, so the sequence is very, very important. First with license server, later StoreFront, director, PBS, then we have half the controllers. Okay, studio, then database, after database remaining controllers, then master golden template, then update your catalogs and delivery groups with that. After this, like we need to check that testing, all those have been compatible or not. Okay.
Sir, we are not using the PVS and using the MCS. So,
Then no need of this that fifth step. That is the reason I said it's optional.
okay, okay.
Okay, if you have the PBS, then that need to use.
Okay, at the 12th step, we will upgrade this MCS
Yes,
only.
yes, that MCS catalog.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So then, like here that license server also, once we upgrade to the higher version, we need to contact the mycitrix.com and that newer version license we need to use. Okay, and there is one feature in the Citrix called as subscription advantage. If your account having a subscription advantage, we can continue with the newer version also. That means assume with the older version license I took with subscription advantage, still I have 6 months of duration. If I have a subscription advantage, I can use that license for next to 6 months with the newer version. But I need to download the newer version of license. I need to download. From where we need to download that license is from mycitrix.com. Okay, so mycitrix.com, we can get those licenses. And most of that installers, we need to keep the new ISO and it will detect that older versions. Okay, and we are going to remove those. And in the higher version, when we are using some personal VDs, app disk, and unsupported host, or that means older versions of hypervisors are there. All these we need to remove because personal VDs, app disk, these are the legacy features. Now in the newer versions of the Citrix virtual desktop and apps, those are not supported. Okay, if we are using in your existing environment, personal VDs, all those, we need to remove those. Okay, and if you have the older operating systems also, first at the OS level, we need to perform the upgrade we need to perform. Okay, and most of the installers are same. So we have used 1912, right? I'll try to get the newer version of that license, sorry, newer version of the ISO by tomorrow. I'll share that. Okay, so then on that version itself, everyone try to upgrade your controllers. The order, right? First license servers, like that order itself, you choose the controllers. Then even we need to upgrade the database also. Okay, after that we need to start the database. Okay, after that remaining controllers, all those we need to upgrade. Then we need to upgrade the VDAs, then update our mission catalogs. Okay, so then like we need to test all those features have been working fine or not. We need to check that. And on the client side also, sometimes we may require that workspace also, we may need to upgrade that. Okay, so definitely these all the upgrades, all these also. So we need to perform in your environment. And what is the meaning of unsupported is some of the hypervisor or some of the clouds may be not supported in the newer version. Okay, so those all we need to remove. So those all we need to remove all these components. So mixed versions are like some versions of StoreFront that's not recommended, but it is supported. But license server wise, it should be the higher version itself, should be the higher version. And always sometimes it's better to upgrade to the higher version of OS also, because if you go through the to the end of life maybe very soon, then better to migrate in these steps itself. Better to move to the higher version of OS also. Okay, so go through this definitely in your job. Whenever a newer version of that we have to migrate, definitely need to read this complete documentation. You need to go through. Okay, and there are some important FAQs we have. So now whenever we have the product versions, okay, so here we have current release or LTSR. Say in the production environment, which one you recommend to go for current release or LTSR?
LTS,
Yeah, in the real time, it's recommended to go for LTSR. If you want the new features for POC, better to go for
STR, cumulative.
STR, current releases. Okay, current release will have maybe the latest features, all those, but production environments better to go for the LTSR because long-term support is available. Okay, so definitely license server, we need to upgrade it. Okay, so how much time it may take upgrade means that depends upon how the we are going to perform those. Okay, and here this preparation guide, all these also just go through, and the compatibility versions from the hypervisor wise also just to go through all this. Okay, with that your current version, just go through this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so then like here in the different zones, we have the different controllers. At the same time, better to upgrade. They're telling the same version they need to upgrade. And the current releases, we are going to get 6 months after that every. But LTSRs we may be getting frequently. We'll be getting the patches, all those also. Okay, so all those patches, all those also available. Okay, so then what are the known issues? All these also we need to take care. Then for each version, okay, when that end of life is declared and what is the current version we have, those also try to take care. And when we use migration means like from 6.x to 7.x, okay, so we are going to migrate. But now we are going to use
Upgrade or
upgradation
update?
itself. In 7.x, we are going to do mostly the upgradation itself we are going to perform instead of
Migration.
migration kind of activities. Okay, so we have, that is the reason we have installed the older version. I'll try to get that newer version of that ISO. Then we'll try to perform that upgradation database level, all those also will try to perform those upgradation. Okay, so these also everyone need to prepare one documentation. Okay, what are the prerequisites you will check, and what are the upgrade steps and that upgrade sequence order? Okay, how you are going to perform the upgrade? Okay, after post migration, we need to validate each and every component. Like we need to validate our Citrix environment. Okay, verify all those upgraded environments like controller, storefront, virtual apps and desktops. They're running smoothly. Okay, so do some testing kind of things. Okay, and check the director is collecting the metrics, studio is opening and showing all the details, license server console, and check the versions also from the add remove programs to the newer versions, whether those are upgraded or not. Check the logs also, any errors, event logs also check once. Okay, services confirm all the services are running or not. Okay, then deliver to some of the users, those desktops and applications are delivering or not. Okay, test the user connectivity, application launching, then application performance, session performance, collect all these metrics also, and verify the policies have been working fine. Okay, so on the users, then monitoring the logs and the event logs also we need to check. Okay, then on the client side, we need to update the workspace app or receiver compatible with those. And in the newer version, we may have some more new policies have been came. If that is the requirement, we need to apply those policies also. Okay, and verify the store settings. Any new settings have been came on the storefront. All these also we need to check and need to take some of the feedback from the end users also how they're experiencing the newer version. Okay, all these and remove all the old components if no longer required. And we need to prepare all the steps of how you have performed the upgrade and all the configuration changes in the CMDB. We need to upgrade. Okay. So on that, what are the cumulative patches are coming and the hot fixes are coming. Those also we need to schedule when we are going to perform those kind of updates also. Okay. Updates we will be getting frequently, but upgrade we may perform for 6 months or 1 year. We are going to perform the upgrades. Okay. So this is also very, very important, even in the job wise also, and even from the interview wise also. Okay. So another very important from the interview wise is what are the common PowerShell commandlets we'll use in our job daily basis. We'll discuss. Okay, so what are the most used PowerShell commandlets in our Citrix administrator job? Okay, so those PowerShell commandlets and then the troubleshooting, what are the commands we'll use for the monitoring, for the health checks, what are the basic PowerShell commandlets we will use? Okay, so exactly you should tell these are the PowerShell commandlets I have used in your job like that. We need to explain. So that's we'll discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay. So meanwhile, everyone come with your roles and responsibilities, daily activities, and how you have performed the upgradation, migration. Okay. And everyone need to come with your own issues also. This kind of role play, every day you need to do it. Assuming this is the environment I have for the 6 months duration, these all the things I have done, these versions I have worked, these applications I have delivered, these all the issues I faced. Like this, everyone, if you prepare, that would be very helpful in the job to sustain. Okay.